Hey guys, this is Matt. I'm making a video. It's been a while, but I've been on vacation for a couple weeks. I had a friend of mine, Rick, call and wants me to come look at a job replacing a few windows, some vinyl siding work, and build a crawl space door. So I'm going to look at that now. Rick's a good friend of mine. I used to work with him at the mill I'm at now, but he got out on his own and is full-time in home inspections, and he does some subcontracting work. And he's actually the one that kind of planted the seed, or at least gave me the idea to start with the Handyman stuff. So anyway, I want to make sure if I do get this job that I do a good job on it, because he could be a very valuable resource. He's told me multiple times that he could keep me busy. I've had to turn down some jobs from him because they were just really too big, you know, remodeling a part of a house, bathroom, living room, stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna go look at this job, see what he's got, see what it looks like, and get an idea on the price and all, and see what it looks like. But I've got a new video editing thing on my telephone. I'm gonna try to do a little better with cutting some of the nonsense out, some of the wasted time. But anyway, I'll check back in once I get to the job. All right, I'm here. I knew this house was old. He had sent me some pictures of it already, but just rolled up on the job. It's an older house, but it's not falling over. It's like they've already got a deck built on it. Check that out. But anyway, I'm gonna walk around and see what it looks like. Check in a few seconds. All right, here's the first window. Doesn't look, you know, from the pictures I'd gotten, I thought it might be worse than this, but that don't look too terribly bad. I'm assuming I'll have to get something, piece of J-channel or something, make that look a little better. But pop that window out, we'll walk right around here. There's two more windows right here that need to be replaced. Sorry about the lighting. This is kind of an odd, not an odd shaped window, but just I don't know if that's gonna be a standard size, something that might have to be ordered. But that window, and then one directly beside it. And more good news is I've got a little shelter right here, be some shade when I'm on the outside. And then crawl space door down here. Just gotta build a door for that. So that shouldn't be too bad. And the air conditioning's running 90 degrees here in my part of the world. That'll be good when I'm inside. Alright, I'm gonna show you where I'm at so far, and I know this isn't gonna show up good because I'm in a dark room and it's light outside. But this is a fourth window in this house, and again, I apologize for the lighting, but I'm on a telephone. This sash is just cracked. One time, a long time ago, I replaced a sash for somebody. It took 2 weeks to order it, and it probably would have just been as easy just to replace the whole window. So I'm either gonna see if that's a common sash, maybe I can pick up at Lowe's or at a building store I'm gonna go to. But if not, I'm just gonna replace this whole window too. It doesn't even have trim around it, which I'm sure you can't see. But anyway, and then I'm gonna go into here and show you the other windows. Okay, and then this is in the kitchen. Again, I apologize for the lighting. I don't know, maybe there's a flash I can put on somewhere. Here, I'll lighten it up. Anyway, I measured this window. It doesn't look, I was really worried this house was so old it might be hard to work or rot, but it doesn't look too terribly bad. I've been measuring, writing down everything. No power on the house in this room at least. But anyway, I'm taking all these measurements of my windows. I pulled the trim pieces off so I could get a good measurement. I measured all the way up into here. And then there's two more in this laundry room. Maybe this lighting's a little better. So I've got this window to replace. Pulled this trim off. Measured. You can see, I don't know what's going on here. The whole thing might need to, it just needs some love in here. But anyway, pulled the trim off, and I measured all the way to this edge, just to right there, and to right there, and then pretty much the same on the bottom. On the bottom, like I said, I'll plan on shimming and maybe putting some material in here, but I measured from right in here up to right here. And then this was the window that I was afraid is going to be an odd size. It's weird because it's vinyl sided on both sides, so I'm not sure which way really to go. This just feels like painted wood, like a painted 2x4. So it might just be, you know, it comes out right there. This will either be the hardest window or the easiest window actually. I'll just pull this shelf and all down. And again, I'm talking as if I'm assuming that I'm going to get this job. Who knows? There are some screws right in here, or maybe even, yeah, old screws or nails are so rusted I can't tell. Might be a nail. But this window could just pop right out of here. Just pull right out and stick another one in. Who knows? Anytime I think things are going to be easy, they end up being a lot harder than I was expecting. So I'm going to say this is going to be very, very hard, and maybe it'll get easy. But either way, I've never replaced windows before. I feel sure I can do it. I don't know how fast or how long it's going to take me. But the main thing is I'm getting work. Here I am. Main thing is I'm getting work, and I'm going to get some experience, and I'm going to learn a little something. And as long as I can have them pay for the material, you know, at least I'm not out of any money. I think that's all inside. I'll go outside and we'll look at the vinyl siding, and I'm going to measure that crawl space door. Alright, now I'm on this other side. Got this vinyl. Oops, sorry. Got these pieces of vinyl to fix. I don't know what caused these ripples in it. It looks like, I don't know what's that about, some water damage or something, but I didn't think vinyl would do that. Anyway, so that piece would need to be, I guess, replaced, or see if something's got it in the bind. And then the same down here. Those are kind of boogered up. And then got a little hole right here, and then one here, and I think there's one on the other side. So that shouldn't be too bad. The only thing I can think that would do this is this next door neighbor's house is right here, and that window, or possibly that one, but right now that window could be causing a reflection and just melting that vinyl side, and I've heard of that happening before, so it might happen again. So anyway, that's where I'm at there. One last thing before I wrap it up. This bottom piece right here, I'm not sure exactly what needs to be done there. I might can get some vinyl siding after I get the new window in and put up in there. I'm sure it just needs some, well, now that I'm saying it out loud, it just needs some J-channel and maybe put a bigger piece of vinyl right there and cover that gap up, and shouldn't be a problem. All right, I'm back in my truck. I've done all of the measurements and everything I want to do. Looked at it real good. First thoughts are it's not terrible. It's not bad. House is old, but the windows, I don't foresee any huge problems. But I've never replaced windows before. I've replaced plenty of doors and all kind of stuff. I don't doubt that I can get it done. My question is, and the whole reason I started shooting these videos and created this channel, is I want to try to get some feedback from some people that have experienced this stuff and got more experience than I do. I'm wondering about some videos I watch on YouTube. Some of them use the rubber tape type sealant, whatever that stuff is, flashing tape, I guess is what it's called. And some people don't. I feel like you need something. I'm gonna put some foam grate stuff in the middle or some insulation, but I'd hate to do this and the weather get in it. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna do this, and these people probably never see me and talk to me again, never give me a recommendation. But Rick, of course will. But anyway, I still want to do it right. So I'd like to know what you guys' feedback was on putting that tape in, or in some kind of water treatment. I will caulk around everything. I just don't know if that's enough. So anyway, I'm gonna go look for some windows now at Lowe's, or hopefully they'll have these sizes. All but one, I think, is gonna be pretty common size. But I'm gonna need as far as pricing this job, materials, I'm going to need the windows, I'm going to need some trim, I'm going to need some vinyl siding for those places I'm going to repair, and some J-channel. I'll need caulk. I'm going to have some 2x4s, some shims, and that crawl space in the back. I'll need one little piece of treated sheet wood. I'm just going to put a little quick frame that up, put some hinges. So I'll need some hinges, a latch. Anyway, I'm just running through this stuff in my mind, what all things I'm going to need so that I don't forget. I've got all my measurements. I wrote all that down. And what I'm going to tell Rick, the guy that wants me to do this, what I'm thinking is I'm going to get my prices on all my material. When I saw the pictures of this job, I was thinking it might take me 2 full days, and it still might take me 2 full days. Me and I'm sure everybody else is notorious for saying, oh yeah, I can get that done in a day, and then a week later, after you busted the windows out and crawled up in the corner sucking your thumb in a fetal position, you realize it took more than a week or more than a day. So anyway, I'm gonna hope I can get this done in a day, maximum 3 days. But I really, I would have to really run into some trouble to hit 3 days. Probably, I could see me running into the second day, which would be, one day at 8 hours and then another day. So I'm trying to come up with how to give him a quote on the labor is what I'm getting at. So I might just say material plus, and I'm thinking $35 an hour since I'm getting started out. As I get better, I might push it on up, but for more experience. But maybe 16 hours at $35 an hour plus material, and that still wouldn't be $600 in labor. I don't know if that's too much, not enough. We'll see. The good news is I know this guy really good. He knows that I'm honest. He trusts me and I trust him. So I'm hoping he'll say, give me a price, do me right, and we'll go from there. But I would love to hear you guys' feedback. Your comments is good. I'd like to have more subscribers so that more people see this. I'm not looking to be a YouTube star, so I don't know what it takes to get more views, thumbs up, subscriptions, or whatever. So if you don't mind, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on another adventure. Alright, I just did talk to Rick. He said to go for it on the job. I told him I'd get the materials, and I told him I was going whatever the materials were plus $35 an hour for my labor, and he said go for it. He said as long as I made some money, he'd be, he didn't want me to get burned. So good deal, man. I'm pumped up. I'm sitting at Lowe's now. I'm gonna run in here and get some materials, and I might have to start attacking this job tomorrow or the next day, but just wanted to throw that in there. I did talk to him after I shot that last video, and good deal. It's good to have that trust with him that he can just say go for it. And anyway, appreciate the views. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you.